searching for days, Sora!
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds so cool, telling you to pursue, bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flower seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree grows, spreading green.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora!
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it! I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds so blue, telling you to pursue, bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flower seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree clouds spreading green around.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud. That's a sandstorm.
Thunder! I hear thunder! It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds!
And good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the EWCC. Oh, not EWCC, but Moba Women's Championship Cup. Yes, why am I starting on that? But anyways, let's not talk about that. We are already in towards the first game of this semi-finals match, the BO3's matches in the format as well, and it's going to be a blast. Specifically on towards the first game itself, because in this match we have Team Ice, Esports Nova against Team Megatron Divas here, and these two teams, I've been seeing them grind a lot, and their female lineups. Oh man. But anyways, in the casters decks, it's your homeboy Jeff coming along. Hello.
What's up? I'm really excited for these matches, man. the top tier women's team. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely hyped up. We have never seen women's tournament before. I mean, we does have seen in international lines, but in India, definitely it's one of the rarest tournament, and also it's one of the most I would say well-known tournament, MWCC. So yeah, let's see how these teams will perform. The drafts are looking pretty solid from these teams. They are not going with those typical Angela or something that you imagine, but they just goes with the professional draft every single time. So what you think? What could be the bans this time? This Megatron, they really likes to play fighter in both of the lanes, and they do like to follow the meta. So what will the bans will be? Any guess?
I mean, if you're speaking about the meta itself, it all revolves around towards the fighters itself, on towards the gold lane, on towards the EXP side. Both these lanes are being dominated by the fighters itself, and even in the jungle area nowadays, after the recent burst on towards the Leomord and Marthis, I feel like these two heroes who have been forbidden for a way too long time. I guess the last time we saw them being in meta was around season 26 or season 27, because that's the time when they recently got buffed and they were popular, always either in the ban list or instant picked. And they are coming back to the meta itself again, but let's not talk about those right now, as we are already on towards the drops here and seeing on towards the bans from the side of Team Megatron Divas here is going to be Lapu Lapu with Xbox and Gatot Kacha here. So they have decided to ban off those tank melters, at the same time going for those tanks as well. While from the side of Team Ice Esports Nova, they have banned off Alice, Hilda, and Fanny, expecting a really hard engage or an invade coming on towards them. They have already banned it out and probably has done a lot of homework as well. But from the side of Team Megatron Divas, instant lock on towards the Grok, a huge AoE effect with all his skills granting him a CC immune there, Justin.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a different type of play style we're going to see from Megatron, because as from the previous games, I have definitely noticed that they likes to go with pick off comps every single time, like a Khalid or a Hilda. This time, I think Team iSport Nova have done their homework and they know how strong Japanese is on that Hilda hero. So definitely they have banned out at the first phase of the ban, and they will not give Japanese the chance to do those poking games, the invading potential to abuse the invading potential of that Hilda, right? So, and also even the mages, they pick early game mages like Lilia or a Valir. It doesn't really work out because the Hilda is pretty strong, to be honest, and she knows really well how to use it.
I mean, the way that you have talked about her, then pretty much yes, the way that she plays out on those aggressive heroes as well. But she is not lacking out as well, because she has a Grog this time, who is also kind of like a Hilda, but with less movement speed and less poking damage. But she has those potential as well. But from the side of Team Ice Esports Nova here, they already have picked off that Minotaur as well as a Sicilian, and combining it with the Arlot straight off the bat, a really huge AoE CC and a late game Shorens coming in from that Sicilian here. But then again, that depends on how good the Sicilian's early game, what can I say, launchpad has been, because without that, he won't be able to do much on towards the late game as well, because if he's marked down by the backline hunters here, and if you're speaking about backline hunters, from the side of Megatron Divas, they already have a Yuzong as well as a Farsa here, a huge, strong at the same time, just backlines being hunted down regardless of what, and if not being stopped at the exact time, it's already going to be a really troublesome hassle here. But from the side of Team iSports Nova here, look at that, Justin. We can already see a Fredrin and a Gunivia being banned off.
Absolutely. I mean, they are actually targeting those utility hypers that could give the trouble. But again, talking about backline divers, they have a Yuzhong. But despite I think after the patch, Juxin is pretty strong too. But also after the damage buff, they have decreased her sustain and the tankiness she had. So I guess that's the reason they have not been with a Juxin, and they have decided to go with a Sicilian instead, because Sicilian have a really good sustain, especially with his ultimate, and it gives a really good sustain, and it will be really hard for a Yuzhong to go to the backline and target it, but still he will do his duty no matter what. But the question is, they are taking their chances. So looking at the bans, Guinevere, we have seen Team Megatron playing the Guinevere in the yesterday's matches, and Anxious was rocking with it, dominating the goal lane. So definitely that's a respect ban as well. And also Guinevere is kind of buffed, I believe, and the damage is pretty insane in the goal lane.
I mean, the way that Gunima can actually be played out is so versatile at the same time a utility jungler that gives out a really huge bonus for Gunima as well because she has this inbuilt spell ramp on towards her passive as well. Not a spell ramp, but more of a lifesteal on towards her passive itself, and combining it with a concentrated energy here, she can go out for an all-out utility build after that because she does not require anything else. And if only for an additional damage, she can complete a holy crystal or some penetration or some magical penetration item like a genius wand or divine glaive. So that gives her a lot of damage output already. But from the side of team Ice Esports Nova here, we can already see it's going to be a Suyu being picked off, while from the side of Team Megatron, they are still questioning about how they're going to ban, what can I say, countering off right now because it's still a matter of seconds because Suyu has not recovered on towards those magical defenses here. He is still on towards the nerf, and even though his cooldown might be reduced right now by just a short time, it still leaves him out for the damage lacking. But against utility junglers, he is not able to stand out on towards the late game. And as we were speaking there, Justin, the mage jungler, the magic damage jungler, the joy, a really burst mage, a really burst assassin as well, is already here, combining it with a recent nerf Granger.
That's a really boldy pick for the Granger at least because the Erythel is open and Team iSport Nova have not picked up the marksman, so it could be a counter pick. And there you go. We can see Erythel being locked up instantly. But again, the positioning will matter a lot. Let's see how the things work out from their side. And I'd like to ask you, which draft do you think have a better chance on winning this one?
If you ask me, from the side of Team Megatron, the US here, they kind of have a really perfect backline hunting strategy here, but they are lacking a really strong key point that who is going to be defending their backliners here. Because from the side of Team IC Sports Nova here, they have two really strong disruptors here. They have a knockup coming in from Minotaur with his Minion Fury and his dash on towards his first kill, while from that Arlord here, he has his Spinal Slashes as well. And not to mention as well, they have a Sanguine Claw coming in from the Sicilian, which can disrupt the feather airstrikes as well. So that is a really, really issueful moment coming in for that Farsa here. But nonetheless, with this, we are already in towards the land of John, Justin.
Absolutely. And this match is going to be an absolute cinema. You do not want to miss it. Team Megatron Divas, one of the strongest team versus Ice Nova. Yeah, definitely one of my friends' squad. And really pro, to be honest. But I will try not to be biased. But these two teams are really strong. And let's see how they will perform on this one. On the mid lane, we can see some poking game going on.
Oh, yep. We can definitely see some pokings coming in with the bad blast, to be exact. I would like to call it out from Sicilian. Already gaining up those stacks here, but a really quick rotation coming on to the top lane. We might be seeing that Arlord being taken down, but no, he will be forced onto the flicker. But the Shah Essence almost being activated would have been a lethal shot for that Arlord, but no, it's going to be him surviving from that anxious Shah Essence.
Absolutely. That was a close call, but yeah, she's safe for now. And let's see how they will play out the game though. But with some clash going on, we can see Farsa coming in for some help. And Yu Zhong trying to pop up.
Oh, look at that. No flicker for him, and he will be taken down instantly without any trouble. And with that, it is going to be the first blood on towards the hands of Team Megatron Divas here without any hassle at the same time, because the flicker was already burned down and they will be able to secure that kill on towards Arlord. And with that, a really upper hand coming in for the side of Team Megatron Divas here, because the turtle will be on their hands without the, what can I say, Liawu, without Liawu having that final slash now.
Absolutely. And the game has already been started, and we can see one kill from the side of Megatron. So let's see how it will be. The turtle is coming in 5 seconds. Some lead definitely in their hand, but if the retribution is good enough, Joy might not have a burst, but I guess Japanese have to do the job to zone them out. But right now, look at that.
Oh, we can already see it's going to be the rhythm of joy being used now with that. The electrifying beast already takes down that Tsuyu coming in with that Tesla as well following down, and without any issues, it's going to be the side of Team Megatron Diva securing another 2 kill on their hands. And with this, it's going to be an easy turtle as well.
Wow, I was just talking about that they have to do a really good zoning with that grok so that the Suyu doesn't get a really good time stealing the turtle or taking it before the joy, and they did exactly that. And they just zone them out before even the turtles, before even they start the turtle, and that worked out pretty nicely. They just chased off the hyper, and to be precise, they just killed the hyper and got the turtle without any hassle. But right now, what it will be, what team Ice Nova can do to get their grip. So you need some farm as well as the Sicilian trying to get the items done. Maybe going with a Clock of Destiny. Maybe yeah, it's going with a Clock of Destiny item. I can see for the tankiness, I believe. But Japanese doing some poking game here, and Suyu doing some rotation. Do not see the red. Definitely, it will be the Joy who have stole it, and snowballing. We can already see some snowballing coming in from Megatron already here.
Exactly. Elegant Gem already being made up, giving Sicilian a little extra edge on towards that HP bar as well as that mana here. Not the mana, but HP and mana altogether. But nonetheless, on towards that Elegant Gem here because he needs to complete that glowing one as soon as possible because Joy is definitely going to be a heavy hitter when she gets that spell wham and with that perfect beat, giving her an additional 50%. And with that, nonetheless, it's already going to be seeing Levu who will be already dropped really low, but the Char Essence will be connected right now. But Anxious will be taken down by a 4v1 scenario here. Minion Fury being used up, but the Fatal Airstrike already being used up. Joy comes in with the Rhythm of Joy. Already goes on towards that Suyu here. Might be taken down by the Electrifying Beast, and yes, she does as the killing spree. And the double kill follows up with Lemon. Not Lemon, but oh wait, Minotaur to be exact. Why am I saying Lemon? But Minotaur will be taken down as well. And with this, the side out team Megatron Divas already having another edge with 4-kill lead on their name.
What a strong start, and they are just not letting the grip go. Team Megatron Esport, they know what they are doing, man. The engages, they did lost one hero, one character on the top lane, the Yuzhong, but they again got the trade for themselves, and right now they are ahead with 4 kills and I would say 2k lead on the goal. The second turtle of the game is up. Will team Ice Nova will be able to get the turtle this time, and they have to look out for this grok, man. They needed something to poke this grok out, but again, Farsa.
Ooh, we can already see it's going to be Harmony taking down that Irrital, man. That was a really early kill to be expected, but nonetheless, it's going to be the second turtle of this match already being engaged by the side of Team Megatron Divas here. While it's going to be Level who will be zoned out by Anxious here with the Feather. Oh no, with Feather Airstrike, but it's going to be the Tectonic Charge which will be used up, knocking down 2 members here. But nonetheless, it's going to be the Suyu being taken down in a solo kill as well, with the turtle being secured by the side of Team Megatron Divas as well as the purple buff, all the resources, all the all the creeps, all the resources, all the turrets are at a stake of being stolen down by the hands of Team Megatron Divas now.
Totally, man. That was an insane tectonic charge, I would say.
But nonetheless, it's going to be the second
just chasing them out of the game, man. So Japanese
here. While it's going to be Level who will be zoned out by Anxious
on the female team. So definitely doing great job.
The tectonic charge which will be used up, knocking down 2 members here. But nonetheless,
for the team and putting some really good impact on the game. And again, a team fight is about to start.
Oh, we can already see. Ah, man. Telesia already being taken down way too early on with that Joy. And let me mention that Joy is not even on the Flame Retribution to be stealing down that HP, not the HP, but the defenses as well as the damage here, which is already a really impressive, notable thing for that Joy here, FNC. And to be precise at the same time, the fact that the side of Team Megatron Divas are moving with a 4-1 rotation here, one person will be going on towards the other side, pushing or clearing lanes, and the rest of the 4 will be going straight on towards that fight here because they have an upper hand in the goal as well as the items lead here. They already know that they can win a 4v5 fight as well, but that also depends about how they will be executing it out because one person going in, dying, and the rest will be coming following up. That is going to be a really bad thing right now, but with that, the fight might be immencing already on towards the mid lane as we are witnessing as Anxious will be poked off. With that, the jump as well comes in with the tectonic charge, catching 2 people for the airstrike, being followed up with the Minion Fury will be way too late, knocking 2 people up, but will be taken down in process as it's going to be Irrital who comes in, takes down Grok here, but the Anxious will already be taken down without any issues, but Zoan will be taken down by Harmonies, Rhapsody as well as the Death Sonara. Joy comes in with electrifying beats, will be taking down the Joy as well as following down with the Levu here with the Rhythm of Joy, just going with an exact beat with a legendary securing on her name. And with that, the side of Team Megatron Divas with a really huge gap coming in on towards the economy.
Wow. What a big and crazy team fight just happened, and that gives a chance for Team Megatron to get another turtle. But again, Barca doing a great job zoning them out, not letting Sicilian do the hit so that he can get the stacks and get the grip on the game. Looking at the itemization, the Grok with that anti-life steal dominance ace at the start to decrease the healing effect of the Minotaur at least, and also the spell vamp of this Sicilian. So yeah, also the Arlot is going with some anti-heal, but I think that the damage might not be enough because the farm is too low. And we can see the Sky Piercer, if you look at the Sky Piercer stack, but Penance Slash disconnected, but he's safe for now, it's time.
Oh, we can already see the fifth airstrike being used up with Grok way too deep right now. Might be seeing... Oh, wait, we might see Level being taken down. And yes, she will be taken down by Harmony's unstoppable instant coming in with the Sky Piercer activating. And with that, the bot lane is at a stake of being destroyed without anyone going for the defense here. And yes, it is going to be a free push for the side of Team Megatron Divas, as well as the top lane is in danger now.
Absolutely.
Oh, we can already see... Wait, Joy will be coming in though, as of the airstrike being followed up, but no consequences for now.
Absolutely. So I was saying that the early phase of the game is super strong. They have to wait for a mistake. I mean, it's not too late. They have a Sicilian with 0 death, and it can climb up because the stacks, if it grows up, they might do some really good Sanguine Claw and Bat Impact combination. But again, tectonic charge.
Oh, tectonic charge already going in, catching 3 people here for the airstrike already onto the back line. We might be seeing the death for Cecilia, and yes, she will be taken down because of the flicker, and with that, the double kill being secured for that Farsa here without any issues, and with that, it's going to be Joy with the electrifying beats already onto the back line. Level will be taken down without any harm onto us, that Joy here, and without any issues. We might be seeing more and more bodies, as well as the turrets being taken down from the side of Team Ice Esports Nova.
Totally. Let's have a look at the replay, what just happened.
Oh, tectonic charge already going in, catching 3 people. Oh, man. Just look at that. We can see the shutdown onto us at Harmony, but was a really worth it one because we can see the Farsa already taking down a double kill onto the backline. While it was a securance, almost a securance for Levu being secured, but nonetheless, as we can see, it was the electrifying beast as the rhythm of Joy continued just onto the backline, taking down Levu, and the Lord as well being secured down now.
Yep, First Lord has been secured by Megatron Esports. The question is this enough? But Celestia again in trouble.
Oh, Celestia already in trouble here, not having the flicker, might be taken down, and with that the tectonic charge being used up, but Celestia will be surviving with that glimpse of HP just remaining to her name.
Definitely. She's safe for now, and I hope that they will be able to defend it, but again, Anxious is in trouble, but it seems like Japanese will be there to cover up for her the mistakes, and we can see Yu Zhang not going with the Fury Hammer, just going with pure sustain spell vamp, but the Lord is here. A fight is coming soon.
Oh yes, we can definitely see it's going to be electrifying beast onto the backline, catching that Irithel already taken down without any harm here, and with that the top lane will already be destroyed by the Lord's March, and with that Yuzong already onto the backline with that petrify combo, catching 3 people. Vinyan Fury coming for the follow-up, but with this it's going to be the death for Joy finally, but nonetheless Celestia will be taken down by Harmony as Vivian already going for more and more, but Harmony triple kill being secured. Maniac might be coming in, but no, it's going to be only Vivian who will be surviving for now. But the Lord is not the Lord, but the minions are marching down as the segment claw being used up. But with that, Irithel comes in with that heavy crossbow already being used up. But Harmony ditching up a lot of those damages with the Rhapsody as well as the Death Sonata. But the mid lane might be taken down. Nonetheless, the segment claw is still at the stake of trying to catch anyone, but not right now, as it's going to be the side of Team Megatron Divas who will be forced to be backing off.
Absolutely, man. That was a crazy fight right there. And the tectonic charge, man, it's the key in the every team fights. And the Federer strike working like a charm to zone them out, to deal some damage, and Harmony with the Sky Piercer securing those kills perfectly. And yeah, that's so perfectly done, man.
Exactly. The side of Team Megatron Divas, they are making sure that no one from the side of Team IC Sports are actually surviving. And with that, as we are speaking, it's already going to be the tectonic charge being used up. Final Slash catching that Yuzong, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be the Moon. It's beautiful onto the backline. Catching Dawn with the Feather Airstrike as Evans coming in with that electrifying beats already catching down that. Oh man. the Joy already, not Joy, but the Irithel already being targeted down by the Joy is already a really push back for the side of Team Ice Esports as they are not able to defend their lanes anymore without the marksman right now. And with that, the final slash already being used up, trying to go in. The Moon is beautiful, almost being taken down, but she will be surviving with the airstrike being used up. But nonetheless, as the Nexus has been pulled over by the side of Team Megatron, they are securing one game to the name.
That was a really good execution, man. From the start to the last, they didn't let it slide. They did zero mistakes, no errors from their side. I mean, the Yuzhong died here and there, but that didn't really impacted the game because they have carried the Joy, the Farsa. They were always there to keep the pace, to keep the grip of the game. And again, the Grok with the crazy tectonic charge was a crazy, really good in the team fights, and that was a perfect execution, I would say.
Exactly. Whenever there was a fight, Japanese was always there with a tectonic charge, catching at least 2 to 4 members on the side of Team IC Sports Nova here, and that already gave the side of Team Megatron Divas a really huge upper hand, especially combining the Moon is beautiful, sped the airstrike here, and to be noted down, she instantly went in for that Thunder Turchin combined with the Divine Glaive, giving her an extra penetration and a burst ability. And not to be noted down, I mean, like, not to be left out as well, we can see it's going to be the Joy already having a really strong penetration build and combining it with the Blood Wings, already giving her an extra movement speed. And we already know how strong Joy is once she gets that Holy Crystal.
Totally. With that Holy Crystal, man, she is super scary. So this is not at the end. The team Ice Cube can do even better from this, and they can work what wrong had happened because they are not a average squad, and they can do far better than this. So I think we will take a 2 minutes break. Don't go anywhere, and yeah, the action will be coming real soon. So yeah, do grab your drinks. We'll be back in a short break.
Shifting clouds float through gallant youth pursuit.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder! I hear thunder! It's here! I know it!
And welcome back, guys, to the MWCC. And this tournament is being brought to you by Jenny herself in partnership of ESFI. And a really huge shout out to our sponsors, Tab Arcade, for helping us in sponsoring this tournament's prize pool. And with this, in the caster decks, it's your homeboy Jeff, the previous caster from previous game, and with me, same old caster, just in itself. But yes, nonetheless, as we are already in towards the ban phase, the last match we saw, it was the Megatron Divas absolutely destroying the side of Team Ice Esports Nova. they weren't able to put much of a fight here, but this time I hope that they will be able to because they have the first pick, they have the first priority on towards those metas as well, and maybe they will be able to pick off that Grok here. But nonetheless, Justin, what do you want to say about this draft here? Do you think that the side out team IC Sports would change anything now?
Hmm. I mean, they should show the respect to the Grok, but they have the first pick. They could go with a Grok themselves, if I'm not wrong. But again, Teleste is a really Grok will be banned. So Teleste is also a I would say a Hilda player, so they might prioritize the Hilda as well for the early phase of a game. So what it will be, they might be focusing the fighters because the fighter meta is super scary, right? So let's see what bans it will be, because both of the teams are really likes to pick the meta heroes and like to go with the metas like Lapu Lapu, and look at that, Lapu Lapu has been banned, and also the X-Borg. So what it will be, the question is that first pick, let's see.
If you're speaking about the first picks, I mean, the respect is definitely here from the side of Team IC Sports here. They have banned out the Grog this time, and they won't, and they have left open the Hilda for the side of Team Megatron Divas to be actually picking up, as long as they don't pick it up. Speak of the devil, she's here from the side of Team IC Sports instead. But nonetheless, as we are speaking about the drafts here, the side of Team Megatron Divas, they have actually picked up that Gatot Kacha, Lapu Lapu, and Xbox onto the ban list here, which is a really strong pick, but at the same time, they do can get countered a little.
What they can go with. Team Megatron has a really good draft though. Grok has been banned. Will it be a lead? I don't know, man. In the mage, they have a really big choices.
Sorry about
Okay,
that.
Egyptian.
But yeah, a perfect counter for Hilda's really aggressive engages here, but will they be able to catch it? That's the question. Damn it. So sorry
She has
about
a flicker, but the Fury Hammer with the Hilda sometimes deals some crazy damage, man. Even this might be the reason that she might run out of flicker here and then. That's a really important resource, and also have like 120 seconds if she have decided to go with a flicker, because usually people goes with a flicker or with a Juxian. But again, really good divers are open. So Yuzhong could be one, and also the Arlot is there, and they could go with those backline divers. So let's see what it will be.
Definitely, they can go ahead and pick off those backline hunters here, like a Yuzong as well as a Arlot here. And if they want to, I don't know, a lot of heroes are open up right now. But at the same time, they do require those precision makings as well. But nonetheless, Yuzong is off the charts as well. He will already be on towards the pick off side here because Alice is already banned off, so the only option you have been remained with is going to be Yuzong, because Lapu Lapu is also onto the ban list here, and the only hero I can imagine is going on towards the EXP side would either be a Bakshia, maybe, because a Bakshia does have that shield of his own to be making a really quick rotation, really now and then on towards the maps here. But that again remains a question, because without those major impacts here from those teams, it's not going to be that big of an issue here, because it's not going to be that big of an impact onto his team without the Baksha, with the Baksha here, because without the follow-up, though his life bane would be there, it will not be that efficient of the fights here, because he will be able to sustain, he will be able to withstand those damages being thrown at him, but will the team's follow-up be sustainable enough? But nonetheless, if they want to go in for a damage as well, maybe they can go ahead and pick off a Sora here if it's not banned off in this tournament.
I think it is banned out because normally in tournaments, you do not get that new hero for 1 week after it's been released. So definitely it has been banned in the rules section somewhere. But again, I think there is a pause going on. So a technical pause. So we will be get back soon. So before that, I'd like to ask you, man, what will be the draft that team Ice Esport Nova should go, so that they can have a better chance. Especially they already been with two divers, the Hilda and the Yuzhong for the Juxin, and what they could be they could go with, which they might give them an upper hand, especially with this diving combination. What mage do you prefer?
If you ask me for a mage here, they can go in for a perfect hero, which is going to be a Yeve, especially a Yeve, to be honest. They can go ahead and lock on towards the Yeve, and when required, they can go in for a jungler as well, like a Joy or a Lancelot, because it is open up right now. And to be topping it off here, on towards the gold lane, they can pick off a Esmeralda for being an extra beefy hero. With Eve already ditching out a lot of damages here with her first skill as well as the real one Pelation, combining it with Joy or Lancelot, Phantom Execution or Electrifying Beats, that's a really output damage that will already be from the side of Team Ice Esports here. But from the side of Team Megatron Divas here, I have the same question for you, Justin. How do you think that they will be able to counter the comp that I just recommended for the side of Team Ice Esports?
Mm, the counters. I'm not sure, man. I think Eve is a good choice, but also the Farsa is there for instant good rotations. They can help in the side lanes at least. With the barb forms, you can just go left and right really fast. Good rotation, really big zoning, and also what to say? Those two heroes have big ranges, but other than that, Kadita is not in the meta, but still, they can use it to burst up the Jukshin if they want, and they can focus the marksman or the squishy unit or maybe a YSS hyper that might come from their side. They can target it with the Yuzhong or something. So yeah, the pause will be a bit longer, so we have to yap a little longer, I guess. But yeah, it is what it is. So the guys, do let us know in the comment section which team you guys are supporting and what you think, which draft is better till now, according to you guys. And yeah.
Just looking on towards the plans, man. But yes, like you mentioned about the Kadita being picked off here, that can actually be a really strong hero here because once a Kadita player actually told me that a Kadita is a really strong hero once in a really perfect hand because only a first skill and a second skill is enough to cancel, not cancel down, but burst down any squishy heroes, which gives Kadita a really upper hand, especially in the rotation part as well, like you mentioned, though. For that Farsa fact that you told me that it gives out the quick rotation, that's true. But the major issue that will arise is going to be from that Minotaur and the fact that they still have a Arlot or a Esmeralda being left open, which can go on towards the backline. And I don't expect anyone from the side of Team Ice Esports to be actually handling off that backline hunting here because the Yuzong will definitely be on towards the backline hunting himself, as well as the Hilda, just making sure that the invades will be there, as well as hunting down anyone that tries to maybe go for the backline or anything. But how long will she be able to sustain it out? That's the real question because Farsa, once locked down and her wing by wing is being used up, she won't have any other escape skills except there's only an exception, which she has a flicker. But then again, a flicker does not give out that big of a distance until unless it's not a wall leap. And against the hero like a Arlord, I think that that's not going to be that big of a leap as well because Arlord has vengeance. His second skill to be precise. His second skill can actually dash around, make mark down anyone with the final slash combo as well. And a fun fact as well, he only needs a Fury Hammer to burst down those squishy heroes, which is a plus point for him. And a lot of those things which we are talking about right now as well, it all revolves around how the execution on the games as well maintain because my friend, my really mentor to be exact, Crucifix, he told me that 40% is dependent on towards the draft here, while the 60% is still depending on how the team fight and how the execution is going to be maintained from those teams here.
Totally, man. But the choice open. And they have not done anything because Megatron, we have already seen the joy is really strong of the Megatron, man. They just comes up with the set. Their roamer always keeps the good set, and she just comes up at the at the late after everything, all the skills are bait out and no more CC skills are there, and she just comes up and do some crazy pickoffs. But it seems like we are the pause is over, and we might see the rest of the picks. So let's see what will be the hyper here. Okay.
Oh, Vixana? I don't quite like the Vixana pick here. I mean, they have the aggression, they have some pokings as well, but adding a Vixana, it does not sound that perfect here because a Yi in this pick would have been a much better option, as well as a Farsa. At this point, just pick out the Farsa as well rather than a Vixana. Though she has the Guardian, though she has the second skill as well as the first skill to use up the taunts as well as a knockout from her ult here, but that is not going to be working out because she has no escape skills nor does she has any skills that will make sure that she will be sustaining in a prolonged fight here. But that depends as well about how the team is going to be protecting her. But nonetheless, from the side of team Megatron, Divas here, they have banned up a carry, and from the side of team IC Sports Nova. Okay, so they are going for a marksman comp here, and the side of team IC Sports Nova, they have banned up Esmeralda. So the EXP from the side of team Megatron Divas is only a matter of seconds when they pick off a Thamus here, because the Thamus is the only option that I feel that is going to be a really reliable pick here, and is the only hero that can actually work out.
A Vexana with a Hilda roam. So she gonna be soloing, man, because this Hilda will just run so fast and she will just outrun this Vexana and she will be alone and she might get taken out in team fights. So Vexana might not be the best pick here, but again, if it works out perfectly with the deadly grass and the flicker has been used properly, she could be dangerous as well. But again, the XP laner has not been showed, and if we talk about divers, what are the divers are left here? What do you say? Maybe an Aldos here?
The fact that you mentioned the Aldos here, maybe it can work out 650 stacks with Heptasis here. Can maybe one shot, but that still depends. But Megatron Divas, they have banned up a Julian here, so I'm expecting there is a really respect ban coming in from the Julian. I think the side of Team IC Sports, they actually have a Julian person here, but nonetheless, it is going to be the CC as well being banned down here. So the side of Team Megatron Divas here, they are left with limited amount of choices on towards that EXP lane, and the only hero that can actually be worth it here maybe can be a Thamus, or
And
if you're
Arlot.
trying to maybe a Arlot. I'm not a. I mean, Arlot can work out here, but how long is he going to be sustaining against so much of taunts here, which will be coming in? Just imagine that Hilda being around, taunting, using the second skill, first skill, as well as the all just stunning around that Arlot, as well as a Uranus. Okay, I was about to talk about Yuzong, but Uranus already here, so I had to talk about the Uranus. So the side of team Megatron Divas here, they have a lot of stuns here, but about the Uranus, what do you want to say, Justin?
Um, Uranus can sustain at least at least in 1v1 he will not die, and that's a good thing, because if you are not feeding against a Yuzhong, you are pretty much like not giving him extra farm, and he will not have the items to deal some crazy damage to the backliners, right? But the previous game drafts are here, and we have seen those OP heroes are being banned out, and the Yuzhong was stolen, I believe, or repicked. So yeah, what will be the heroes? That's the question. And again, two more picks yet to come from the side of the hyper is yet to come. What will be the hyper here? Maybe a tanky hyper to stay with the Vexana. Fredrin is still open.
A perfect option would be a Baksha, in my opinion, with that life being on towards him. A perfect combo, a perfect counter for the Uranus. But yep, a Lancelot definitely works out great as well. Combining it with the Claude, though, I'm not a huge fan of Claude, especially against the comp of Megatron Divas here, because they already have someone who can cancel, not someone, but they have two people in particular to actually cancel out the alt, the Blazing Duet from that Claude here. That let me just name them out. It's going to be the Minotaur as well as Zushin. We can cancel out the alt coming in from that Claude here, and a Lancelot. There's no one in particular to actually cancel out his dashes right now. If they miss their skill, it's basically over for them. And the Lancelot can dash out freely here. And with this, it's going to be the Granger being picked up. A perfect counter for Claude, in my opinion. But if it's a one-on-one scenario, definitely a Blazing Duet deals much more damage than a Blaze, than a Rhapsody. And that's another combo.
Totally, man. This we have seen it many times Megatron going with that Granger here and there, because it works out for them. They just picks up a mage. Last time they picked up a Farsa, so that they just depletes the HP, and the Granger is always there with the Rhapsody bullets and those death sonatas to finish up the kills. And last time we did saw a triple kill from the Granger, so they might be planning the same on this one. They have a lot of frontliners with the Uranus and the Minotaur, and also the dive with the Suyu. So, and also to evade that the aggression, the early game aggression of the Hilda, they have a Jukshin. So yeah, pretty much they have a solid draft, to be honest. So let's see how they will work out. Lancelot, if he goes to the backline and take out the mage, that is the Jukshin, things might look spicy for them.
Exactly. The side of Team Megatron, the US here, they have a really strong comp here, but the side of Team IC Sports Nova as well can't be. What can I say? Can't be in the in the shadows as well, because the way that they have drafted out right now, they can play out a really aggressive gameplay here, but already on towards the mid lane. But wait. Before that, guys, this is the MWCC brought to you by Missy Jenny in collaboration with the ESFI, the Esports Federation of India, and a sponsor is going to be none other than the Dab Arcade, sponsoring the prize pool of this tournament as well. But with this, we are already on towards the land of Zon, and with this, the side of Team IC Esports Nova is on towards the blue team, which is on the left-hand side, and the side of Team Megatron Divas on the right hand, already with a match point of their name. They need just one more win in order to secure the sweet spot on towards the grand finals, and will be the first ones to be securing that spot as well. But nonetheless, with this, it is going to be the start of the match, Justin.
Totally. And the Juxin already showing the early phase domination onto the Juxin, and also the Hilda getting picked off in the grass, and but she's trying to get back the HP. But again, and we with the recent patch, we have noticed that the passive of the Juxin has been tweaked, and she doesn't get the passive really soon. But again, a flicker has been wasted by Vexana for no reason at all there.
Okay, Vivini already burned down with that flicker here, but on towards the bot lane, we can see the first blood coming on towards the level, with Uranus already having an upper hand once again right before the turtle being spawned up. So with this, Uranus will definitely be on towards the level 4 mark, but the Yuzong, I can't expect him to be level 4 now.
Yeah, man, he will not be level 4 before the turtle. And Japanese again giving the vision. Evanese, Evan C giving a crazy impact, and look at that. Oh my god, that is never taken off.
Celestia already being taken down way before the turtle has been spawned up, or even being engaged for the turtle here, with gives down a really easy turtle for the side of Team Megatron Divas, making the economy already on their names. But with this, the side of Team IC Sports Nova, they need to step up their games here, because their A game, not even A game, their S tier game needs to be played out here, because without that, I don't think so there is any way of making a comeback here, because both their lanes is kind of in a disadvantage situations right now. But with this, it's already a really aggression note coming in for Celestia, not able to go in and invade for that Suyu here, while it's going to be Zushin ditching out a lot of those damage with the Lantern Flare, as well as the Crimson Beacon might be coming in anytime sooner. But with that, Celestia already being knocked out with the Lantern Flare, not the Lantern Flare, but the Crimson Beacon. No, not Crimson Beacon, but it's going to be the beacons. But wait, when we're seeing it's going to be the Butterfly's Blessing that will be used up. But with that, the fight does not want to stop anytime sooner, as it's going to be the minutes are already Japanese. So no, Celestia taken down once again.
Bruh, the Juxin is the kryptonite for this superwoman. Hilda, man, she's just getting taken out left and right. The passive mark, the sort of the nerf, she's dealing crazy amount of damage. Even the Hilda is not able to sustain. Uranus having fun, not getting taken out, uses popping the revitalize to get the HP back, and he's just rocking, man. Okay, 4 people on him, 2 people on him. Yu Zhang with the passive mark, but now he's just standing there like a charm. But again, we might see a gank here.
Oh, we can already see a gang coming in. Celestia already been picked off with that Butterfly's Blessing, but no, it's not going to be anytime Celestia, because it's going to be... wait, because he's the one almost being taken down, and yes, he will be taken down by the Minion Fury itself, and with that, the Black Dragon form already being used, I might be going for the backline, but no, he will be forced to be backing off, but he will be knocked on towards the ground as well. No, he will make a comeback instead, gets that double kill outplayed moment coming in for that IC Sports Nova's EXP laner, but on towards the backline, we will be seeing Vivini, who will be taken down by the Lantern Flare as well, and with that, Celestia as well in a troublesome situation, might be taken down, and yes, she will be taken down by Anxious here, but nonetheless, as it's going to be the healing, the all being used up by Megatron, Codapricities, Uranus, and with this, the side off team, it was, I can't judge, because there was an outplay, and there was also 2 people taken down from the side of Team IC Sports Nova right now.
Absolutely, man. That was a crazy play by the Yu Zhang, getting double kill inside the team fight. And getting some kills for your team, like definitely that will give some lead. But right now the turtle is up, and we can clearly see that was a really good domination by the Yu Zhang at least. But let's see how it works on this time. He will get the items, but right now again they know the Yu Zhang is a little bit high on farms. That's why they wants to gank him and get him low in farm. The turret seems like in trouble, and. And because of the crazy wave clear of Vexana, She just cleared out the mid really fast, but they will definitely lose the turtle here. Suyu getting a free turtle without any trouble, without any contest by the Lancelot, and having the day of his life, to be honest.
Exactly, they have already gained another turtle of their names here, but the fight might be little engaging already as it's going to be Telesia who will be taking up a lot of damage, but the first kill will be coming in, a really horrifying arm, I'll be saying, but nonetheless, it's going to be the Guardian who will be popped up here with the Midnight Fury already coming in, but the fight does not want to stop as the Black Dragon will be used up, but it's going to be Telesia who will be taken down by that beacon here, but nonetheless, as they are trying to go in for Mo, and with that, we might be seeing Vivini who will be taken down by the Lanterns.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Vivini taken down, but on towards the back line, and it's going to be, Levu already taken down once again. 2-0, but nonetheless, as it's going to be the mid lane already going for a more fight here with that. The Thorn Rose already being used up. There's no one to stop anytime sooner, but finally, the fight has stopped out. The brawl, which looked like an everlasting brawl, will finally be ending off now.
Totally, man. That was a crazy brawl. And Juxian impact on team fights, man. Insane. Team Megatron doing a great job, man. And also they're just keeping up the lead, just like the last game, squeezing them from all of the sides. Granger with the farm. Let's have a look at the itemization. Maybe already completed the Hunter Strike and completed the Sky Piercer as well. Maybe with some stacks. Yeah, maybe not, because I have not seen recently the Granger getting kills. But again, look at that.
Okay, it's going to be the all which will be used up, but nonetheless, it's going to be the Crimson Beacon which will be used up to close up the gap between Celestia and that Zushin here. But nonetheless, it is going to be the Black Dragon who will be used up, but will be forced to be backing off right now. But no, they don't want to stop anytime sooner as the fight will be lasting right now. It's Phantom Execution being used up. Minion Fury comes in, but the Thorn Rose will be saving that life. No, okay, she will be surviving right now, but nonetheless, it is going to be the fight that will be coming in. Celestia is in trouble, will be taken down, but she will be taking down the Uranus with her as well. With the shutdown finally comes in onto us and killing spree, but the top lane will be traded down as well, as it's going to be Chrysilla who will be going straight onto the top lane as she will be destroying, but Lancelot comes in, but the minions will be destroying that second tier onto the bot lane as well, leaving the base turret completely left open with that Holy Grail.
Totally, man. But I think Megatron will skip this turtle and just go for the Lord itself, so that they will have the so that they will just get the game and as soon as possible. But definitely this Claude, I thought it might work against the Granger, because the Granger is totally like a direction-based attacks, and the Claude can just go with the Blazing Duet and kill him without any trouble. But I think she have to complete the Trinity. Okay, we can see a Windtalker instead of a DHS. Okay, I think if I'm not wrong, DHS has been buffed recently. I don't know why she's not going with the DHS, but still maybe a Windtalker for more movement speed. We never know. But again, the team fight, some poking game is going on, and if I'm not wrong, the Lord has been taken, right? Oh no, yep. They have gone for the third turtle. Never mind. The Lord will come for at 10 minutes. But again, the fight anxious. Celestia is poking anxious a bit at Yuzhong.
Oh, we can all see Yuzhong trying to go in for backline, but it's going to be the Suyu who will be taking her down instead, as the fight is moreover like an everlasting fight, but nonetheless, as the Lord will be immensing in a few minutes.
Claude doing a great job, doing some split push, using his ultimate just to clear up the wave fast. I mean, that's not a bad idea, but right now we can see Suyu is here and 2-level gap. Oh my god. And looking at the Granger, okay, he's level 11. So I think Claude can catch up to the farm if he keeps split pushing. And since the Team Megatron have skipped up this Lord, he will get some more time to go both of the lanes and get the goal from each of the lane and complete his build faster, maybe faster than the Granger if I'm not wrong, if he doesn't get the kills more in the team fights. 35 more seconds for the Lord to spawn. Team Ice Esport Nova have to do something, have to come up with something to get the grip done, man.
Definitely the side of Team Ice Esports Nova here, they are pushed back right now and they are at the edge.
Oh my god.
They will be taken down, and as we are speaking, Harmony secures her first Sky Piercer stack as well as the first kill onto that match, as she will be taking down that Level. But nonetheless, as they are trying to go in for more, Lord has not even started up yet, and they are taking down bodies after bodies, but leaving a keyhole for that Claw to instantly go ahead and take down those macro turrets here. But nonetheless, as it's going to be Uranus taking up a lot of damages, but will be forced to be backing up. And with that, finally comes in, trying to go in, might be taking out 2 people. And yes, she does. She will take down 2 kills, double kill following up with a blazing do it. And instantly, with that battle, Mirage will be going back without any harm right now. And with that, the side of Team Ice Esports are in the stake of making a comeback with Suyu. Will be taking down the Zwan here. But nonetheless, it is going to be 2-for-1 trade right now. Though it was a jungler, which is going to be a key factor, but Anxious as well as Harmony, which she got that first stack of her, will be dropped down to 7 stacks instantly. And with that, it's going to be the... Oh, wait, we can see a mage versus mage coming in, a 1-on-1, but the 1-on-2 will be instantly immensing. But right now, we can see the fight does not want to stop anytime soon, as it's going to be the... Oh, wait, Vexana taken down. And with that, we can see Zushin as well being taken down. A double kill finally comes in once again for the Claude. Oh, man. Oh, not a double kill, but a kill coming in for the Claude with a shutdown as well, giving and key opportunity for the side of Team Ice Esports Nova to make a comeback here. But nonetheless, they are trying to go in for more. Uranus instantly goes in, marked down. That's oh man, it's going to be the Claude who will instantly be marked down. But no, they don't want to stop right now, as the Lord fight will be immense, saying it does not want to stop with Minotaur using up that Minotaur Fury. But it's going to be Japanese who will be taken down in the process as well with that Claude. No, it's not going to be Claude, it's going to be Celestia who will be isolated from her team, and she will be taken down. It is going to be Uranus instantly going on towards the backline. He does not want to stop anytime sooner, but Yuzong with that Dragon Tail instantly trying to use that spell and passive to get those HP back. But with that, we can see it's going to be... Oh wait, we can all see as our Swan will be isolated, not isolated, but will be discovered from that position of his. But with that, it's going to be the Crimson Beacon as well as the Butterfly's Blessing, which will be used up to be picking him off, and he will be taken down by Harmony. Nope, it's going to be Anxious who will be taking him down. But with that, the Black Dragon does not want to stop anytime sooner. Both these teams, they are going out for an all-out brawl, and with that, it's going to be the Lord, which will be taken down instantly by the side of the Megatron Code of Megatron Divas here, as it is going to be... yes, they will be. But with that, the Blazing Duet already comes in. Anxious will be in trouble, might be taken down, but no, he will be surviving. She will be surviving with little HP remaining, as she will be recovering anytime soon as well. With Celestia taken down, Vivini follows down. Zorn still dead, but will be recovering in 5 seconds. But with this, it's going to be the basic attack from that Claw, ditching out a lot of those damages here, but leaving a really big of a cluster for the side of Team Megatron. No Coda proceeds to just go ahead and burst it down. And with that, the Lord is marching to the mid lane, and we might be seeing the game ending anytime sooner. But no, it's still going to be the turrets being defended by the minions just being taken down, but the Lord is still coming in with the minions marching into the top lane. And with that, it's going to be Claude almost being taken down, but no, she will be surviving. No, not right now, as the snipe comes in straight up from that Tsuyu. And with that, the double kill, not the double kill, but the unstoppable with the double kill following up, with the Nexus completely left open for the side of Team IT Esports for taking down. And with that, we might be seeing the Megatron Code of Pricity instantly going in with a maniac to the name of Tsuyu. And with this, the side of Team Megatron Divas absolutely going in and destroying the side of Team IT Esports Nova.
Oh my god, so many mistakes. The Black Dragon form being popped too early, and Lancelot dying in that early phase when the when he was discovered. I think he could have escaped without much trouble, but I think she got confused, and it was a panic moment, man. Even the really good Lancelot get confused. So after the Lancelot died, the Black Dragon form has been popped up. Crystalia was doing her best, but again, Celestia got taken out, got bursted out. Maybe she have not completed the, I would say, the antique. So this could be one of the reason here, but definitely they could do better, far better than this.
Definitely. But if you're looking on towards the results here, we can see that it's going to be Celestia on towards at 8 deaths here, and Lancelot not able to do much in this match, despite the fact that she has 2 of her items. She still lacks those confidence to go ahead and steal up here, and this is the most biggest issue that I face with. Not I face, but I see in a lot of Lancelot users, they are not confident with those dashes, nor are they confident with the way that they are playing off, which actually pulls them back really behind and does not make them play out on this full potential here. But nonetheless, if we are coming on towards the side of Team Megatron here, we can see that it was a Japanese who played out those really perfect sets here, while Anxious there soaking up all those damages, and a perfect stun coming in from that. The moon is beautiful, and we can't forget Everson actually using up those snipes pretty precisely without any missing out, and just not ditching, but securing those objectives as well as kills pretty insane precisionly.
Definitely, man. That was a really good fight. But again, the draft, I think they lost the draft here and there, man, because Jukshin totally ruined this Hilda pick at the start, and maybe they could have done better, but still, they just counterpick, man. Hilda is a really good hero, but if you get counterpick, there is nothing you can do. And also, the Granger was dominating in the early phase of the game because of the Suyu constantly rotating to their lane, and also Yuzhong did some really good plays. But that's the same part. Crastalia did her best and also tried to almost about to do a comeback. But again, those tiny mistakes, Dawn getting caught at the Lord scene, and Yuzhong using her ultimate for no reason, Crastalia dying, all panicked out, and they just lost the match one after another. But this is not the end. This is how they will learn from their mistakes and they will get better. So okay, there is one more OP match is about to come, guys. So you guys already saw in the thumbnail. So don't go anywhere. Do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button. Let us prepare the team, and we will take a short break. It's me, Jeff for Justin, and
Okay.
Jeff. We will be signing off.
Bye bye, guys.
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder! I hear thunder! It's here! I know it!
To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue, bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flower seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree grows, spreading green.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds float through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud. That's a sandstorm.
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds float through, gallant youth pursue, bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flower seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree walls spreading green around.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds float through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Huh? Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds flow through, telling you to pursue. Bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flower seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree blocks spreading green.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora!
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds. To shelter us from the storm. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds!
Shifting clouds float through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud. That's a sandstorm.
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds float through, gallant youth pursue, bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flawless seed sprouts strong, and ancient tree walks, spreading green around.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds float through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud. That's a sandstorm.
it!
I believe in the clouds. To shelter us from the storm.
I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds flow through, telling you to pursue. Bringing rainfall and thunder down. Flower seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree blocks spreading green.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud. That's a sandstorm.
Thunder! I hear thunder! It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds. To shelter us from the storm.
I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. To return the long lost rain. I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds. To awaken the sleeping desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Shifting clouds flow through, telling you to pursue. Bring rainfall and thunder down. Flawless seeds sprout strong, and ancient tree walks spreading green.
See? There's our shifting cloud.
Shifting clouds flow through, gallant youth pursue.
We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder. I hear thunder. It's here! I know it!
rolling desert. I believe in the clouds.
I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back with a second match for the semifinals, which is going to be between Hasta La Vista and Nine Meow Meow. I mean, Nine Meow Meow do have a reputation of being one of the best in the female MOBA scene right now, and Hasta La Vista definitely the underdogs because I feel the lineup is quite new. Maybe I'm not very sure, but anyways, before going deep into that, let me. This is gonna be me for this match. Alongside me, I have Roots. Roots, how are you feeling about today?
Yes, and there we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, Roots Coming, and it is a pleasure to be casting with none other than your host and the host of this tournament as well, MWCC Season 1. It is Jenny who is coming. And Jenny, definitely, when it comes to Nine Meow Meow, they are the team who have won the previous girl tournaments as well. So, this is a very strong team coming in. And all of these players are very well experienced and has a lot of tremendous hero pool. So definitely a lineup which is to be reckoned with. So Jenny, you have seen these teams. You have seen some of these players. What would you expect, and how has this girls' tournament transpired so far?
So far, so good. I mean, seen some really unexpected drops, outplays, awesome gangs, and everything setups, discipline as well. So, I mean, it's not up to the level, I should say, of a male tournament, but going quite really well. So, and by the way, we already have one finalist, guys, and that's gonna be the Megatron Divas. You saw the previous match, and by the end of this match, we'll get our another finalist, and tomorrow will be the grand finals. As of right now, back to Ruth's question. The tournament has been going really well. The girls have put in some real efforts, and I want to
Muscle of
appreciate each and
iron,
everyone who has
bones of steel.
participated because I have to say this was been the first time where all the girls played on camera. And yeah, I really appreciate the willingness to do this. And if this goes on, I think the MOBA scene for the females will only go higher.
Yes, definitely true. The MOBA scene is soaring high, especially for the upcoming season, which is going to be 2026. And talking about the bans, it is going to be the Lapu, the Yuzong, the Hilda getting banned, as well as the Gato, Xbog, and Esmeralda for 9 Meow Meows. The first pick is gonna be kind of controversial at the same time. It is gonna be really interesting to see. The Alice has just been picked up, and the Alice can be pretty annoying when it comes to it, Jenny, isn't it?
Definitely, I've seen them prioritizing the Alice before as well, Hasta La Vista here, and but I think before picking Alice, okay, I really thought that 9mm was gonna consider the Lunox, given the fact that Hasta La Vista have already prioritized the Alice here. They actually can still go for the Lunox in the goal lane, but we'll have to wait and see. But meanwhile, they're going for the Basha, which is not a bad counter for Alice, right? With the 30%, and they also have a Eve. Valentina is still open though. Also, I'm still not sure if they are going to pick the Valentina, but I feel like if Hasta La Vista I mean, if they consider a Lunox, it won't be bad.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Especially because they have the counters coming in is 9 Meow Meow. They already have the Boxer and they have the Eve as well, who can deal quite a lot of poke and quite a lot of damage, especially coming to
Welcome
the
to
recent
my
patch. So
castle,
a Lunox
my
would definitely
friend.
work out here in the mid lane, but it is gonna be the Grok, which is gonna be the roamer of choice, along with the Fasa. So definitely there is some burst coming in from Team Hasta La Vista, and it is going to be pretty interesting to see how this Fasa is going to change the dynamics. Definitely, Fasa is one of my favorite mages, And when it comes to this confrontation, the Fasta can definitely also burst down the Baxia at some points. It is going to be a question of who gets the early game ball rolling.
Yes. I feel Farsha and Eve, they more or less does the same thing, and I think Farsha against the Eve is pretty good. She also has a lot of mobility while Eve is stationary. I mean, both the ultimates here are gonna be stationary, but I feel like Farsha is definitely a better option, at least for me personally. Also, a CC pick, I'm not sure if that's gonna be the gold or the EXP, but I think in both situations, CC is definitely a good pick. We also have a Grok here. They're gonna have good amount of CC, good amount of initiation with the wild charge, but we'll have to see how they execute it though. Anyways, we can see the Esmeralda has been banned away as well, and okay, I have been giving a lot of importance to the Lunox these days because what do you say, Rose? Because I feel like Lunox is like a must pick hero these days.
Yeah, I mean, it might even be the Mythic Showdown effect, which is coming for you, Johnny, because the Lunox was definitely a really groundbreaking pick for them. And the carry here, although has been banned, carry has been really, really special and favorite for this tournament at least, Jenny, because the carry has been picked up quite a lot of times and definitely a favorite for the girls here to counter those tanky heroes. But yeah, both the teams have locked in their offlaners, their mages and roamers as well. So both the teams are kind of mirroring each other when it comes to those picks. What is going to be in the second half is the question. The jungler is
Time
already
to
left out
drop the
as
beat
well
of the
as the gold
clouds.
laner, unless they want to play the CC and the Alice into the gold lane. But yeah, the Joy just gets banned out. That is going to be pretty nice because already we can see that the Eve she is going to have some problems if there are proper assassins who are going to mark her down.
Thorns remain.
Yeah.
Should
I mean,
petals
Joy could have
fall?
been a good option to pick, but I feel that's going to be a respect ban because in the previous matches, 9mm were seen to be playing Joy, and they played really well around the Joy. So that was wise. Again, a Lancelot is going to be banned here. They do not want anybody to come to the back line and take the Eve out. Also, carry has been banned. I actually thought that if CC is not going for the goal lane, 9mm might prioritize the carry in the goal
Always
lane
on the
because
way.
that way they will be able to melt down the Grog, and also the Hasta La Vista will run out of options to melt down the Basha. But I feel like okay, they have better options, and I feel like CC could be goal lane here.
My mission
And
to
Hasta La
protect
Vista, they normally
lives.
go for goal lane picks like
Oh,
marksman, standard marksman, and that's gonna be a high loss in their roam position. Mm, I
mm-hmm.
don't know, man. What do you think?
I feel that is fine. I mean, it might be a high loss EXP as well, while CC is going to go to the gold lane, like you said. And the interesting part is the Matilda has been banned out as well. So definitely a front to back combination, which is preferred by Hasta La Vista right here. They do not want the opponents to just chunk on to that Fasa without facing the Grok as well as the Alice. The front line is going to be pretty strong and it's going to be a little harder to get onto that faster. And that Nathan now that he has been picked up, definitely strong burst, but that's a lot of magic damage. Talking about
Yeah.
magic damage, it's going to be the Uranus on top. That is going to be a total magic damage coming out from Hasta La Vista. It's going to be really pretty easy to actually build against them. But has 9 Meow Meow actually cracked the code here?
I mean, I think they forgot about Nathan is a good pick, but yes, like you said, they've run out of physical damage. They don't have any physical damage at all, to be honest. I mean, well, 9mm, they are yet to pick a jungler. And I feel they might try to go for an assassin so that they can reach up to the far side and also take out Nathan here. I mean, CC can do the job. CC can go and target Nathan as well as Farsa. Wait, hold on, my bad. They already have a jungler. It's gonna be Basha jungle, so they're gonna go for a goal laner. That's gonna be
Oh,
Beatrix.
wow.
The draft
Okay.
was like kind of same to me, very balanced draft, but yeah, the physical and magical thing is not balanced.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, at this point, 9 could have gone for an assassin as well. I mean, definitely the Baxia and the Hylos could have gone for the Rome and EXP positions. But yeah, it is fine. The Beatrix is their weapon of choice. And well, she is gonna kind of fare well. She has that range advantage as well as the burst capabilities against the Nathan as well. The only problem here is gonna be that she is gonna be faced with a lot of CC as well as a lot of damages because the Alice is gonna jump on her as well as the Nathan as well as the Grok with the tectonic charge as well as it is gonna be faster with the Federated strikes as well. So a lot of damage has to be soaked in by 9 Meow Meow. They do have kind of a tanky composition. The only question is how much can they take and how much can they dish out in this series. And of course, we are running straight into game number one. This is the semi-finals coming in. And Jenny, there is a lot on the line, right? Whoever wins this is gonna go straight to the first ever grand finals of the MWCC.
Yes, and well, we can already see us coming to the mid lane. Emily is quite low, but they won't be able to pick off a kill right now. And yes, like you said, guys, whoever wins this is gonna be our grand finalist. We already have one, and that is Megatron Divas. And yes, tomorrow is gonna be the day. But right now we have to focus between Haslavisa and 9mm, and it's gonna be the first match. This is a BO3. So do not worry, they have time. Meanwhile, Remy versus I Eat a Lot, just the tanks poking each other. I Eat a Lot though, taking a lot of damage, as well as Remy. I mean, if any jungler decides to come for a backup, they might be able to pick up a first blood here. Remy with the shield coming in, I Eat a Lot going away. But hold on, Remy could be in trouble. But yeah, that was close. That was close. But she knows herself. Stretched that body of Smith a lot.
Definitely true. I mean, both these teams are going to be battling it out a lot. I mean, this kind of reminds us of how the boys' team like to play as well, especially SHUL as well as Godlike. They both loved those early game skirmishes, trying to get the advantage, trying to get that first blood in so that they can get those rotations pretty faster than the other opponents. But here we go, standard rotation coming in to the HP right now.
But Happy Man Sama, I don't think they will be able to take a pick off in this lane. They should rather. Oh, but hold on. The turtle is there. The turtle is at the top, so they won't be going bottom. They might try to pick up Happy Man Sama, but she's gonna be very, very tanky. I mean, not very, very tanky, but quite difficult. But yeah, they are trying to set up for the turtle, but they do not know about Ata's positioning. And Ada coming straight in for Happy Man Sama as well as Emily and the Yo-Yo Blitz. Hold on. Dishing out the damage, but they are safe for now. The backup's coming from both the side of teams. And well, no casualty, but this is probably gonna be a retribution battle for the turtle.
Probably. But yeah, Emily could have positioned herself a little better. She could have waited for her team because her feather race tech was blocked midway. But Jenny,
they are already taking people down. They got one kill on Happy Man Sama. They got I Eat a Lot down as well. Lazy Man Sama could be in trouble. Emily dishing out the damage with the feathered airstrike, but not looking good for either of the teams, to be honest. Although 9mm does have higher HP, so they are going for the turtle. Happy Man Sama is back, though Lazy Man Sama is less than half in the HP, so she was forced to go back, and she actually chose to take the purple buff without wasting time, so which is good. But the turtle, though, has gone to the side of 9mm right now.
Ada picks up the turtle perfectly, and well, the skirmish does go in, but it is only gonna be a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the fight here. So definitely both the teams are still pretty good into the competition, and both the teams have a lot of scaling here, Jenny. I mean, whether it's the Fasa or the Nathan or even the Alice. And on the other hand, there is the Beatrix as well as the Eve right here. And the CC, we cannot forget the CC. She has so much of damage. And in the late game, she is going to be troublesome for that Nathan, as well as she can always try to burst down that Alice. So both the teams' drafting is pretty good at this point, I would say. One of the major concerns about a women's tournament is some people say the drafting might be a little weak, but this time around, I think the draft is fine. Of course, if we put aside Hasta La Vista's 4 magical damage dealers, that is.
I mean, they should definitely have the early game advantage over here because of the Farsa. But late game though, I mean, I'm not sure. I think the Beatrix over there could carry the late game for the side of 9mm. But hold on, with that shield of spirit dishing out the damage. But hold on, charge and a feathered airstrike, but not up to point really. Emily will be punished, I suppose. But okay, she flies away. The Lusty will have to go back as well. Akiko, double kill in the bottom lane. Like I said, if Akiko continues to get farmed, hold on, Emily. And with the shield of spirit, takes away the kill. But hold on, Lazy Man Samado won't be able to recall or get away with that. We can refuse the backup, but that wasn't the right choice as of right now. Okay, Happy Man Sama joins the party, but that wasn't necessary.
Yeah, definitely not necessary. And both the man in the tournament, the only two men in the tournament right now is Lazy Man and Happy Man. And well, both of them got taken out once at least. Definitely a skirmish, which is an absolute win for 9 Meow Meow, but the action continues here, Jenny.
Hold on, Idol chasing down. Okay, hold on, and they are gonna take. What? Wait, what was that? Idol down. Remy is being chased down by Nancy, as well as Ada chasing down Lazy Mensawa. But that is it. The turtle has been taken down by 9mm. Wait, Lusty though managed to take a turret in the bottom lane. So they did get one small objective over there, but they have lost 2 turtles so far to 9mm.
Yeah, lost 2 turtles as well as 2 team fights in total, because that last team fight was big, and Beatrix just took down the top turret as well. She is going on a 302. Akiko definitely is gonna be snowballing pretty far, and her burst already we saw. Nibiru's passion is giving out so much of damage that is gonna be so painful when it comes to Hasta La Vista. Already we can see their positioning has not been the best of it. And well, going with the Alice jungle in this kind of a meta, that is always going to be a little harder because she is a scaling hero. And when you have 3 scaling heroes in your team, it is going to be pretty tough to get the farm in for all of these heroes together.
Yes, exactly. I mean, farming is going to take time, but I have to say, the rotation here though looks way faster from the side of 9mm. So Hasta La Vista will have to, out-rotate them for at least once so that they can win a gank. Because most of the time in the bottom, like even now when we saw recently in the bottom lane, what happened is the entire team was there and Hasta La Vista, they just kept coming one by one and they kept dying. That was bad. Okay, hold on. They are chasing down Remy. The backup's coming from the side of Emily and Happy Mensama. Lazy Mensama will be punished though. Meanwhile, Lusty trying to dish out the damage. And look at that shutdown coming in as well as a wild charge and a feather airstrike in that though. The answer is gonna be that RWM, but no. Wait, hold on. And there you go. They have taken down Happy Mensama as well. It's a 3 versus 4. They did take down Akiko. Was that a shutdown? Yes, they did get a shutdown on her, which is good. But hold on, Ada and Emily. Simon Emily has been taking on mega kill for the side of Ada. They are going to be taking another free turtle.
Definitely Emily is not having her day in this game 1. Her positioning has not been the best, and that is why she has been picked off quite a lot of times. And props to 9 Meow Meow for making her so uncomfortable on that Fasa right now, because the Fasa has insane mobility. But as we can see, the tectonic charge along with the RWM made all the difference, and the team fight took place in such an area of the map which was definitely advantageous for 9 Meow Meow. So definitely that is one of the reasons why that team fight went so well. Definitely lost Akiko, but then again their goal lead has just begun to increase and not decrease at this point. Already it is going to be a 6k goal lead, and it's just 8 minutes into the game.
Yes. I don't know, man. I have to say it's basically because of the rotation, I should say, because 9mm, the rotation has been faster the whole time. They were already present in the turtle, in the first turtle before Hasta La Vista was there. Oh wait, hold on. Happy Mensama will taking that. I suppose Ardelium comes in and he is immobilized, but okay with the consecration, did not manage to escape. Nancy a little behind enemy lines, but the backup comes in, even though she will be punished, I suppose. But Nancy manages to escape. The wild charge comes in, but up to no avail. Lusty will have to run away as well. There you go, double kill. Akiko is already farmed.
I mean, I told you, Jenny, 9 Meow Meow is not a team you take too lightly. Honestly, they are one of the better teams in the Indian scenario, and they are proving themselves, especially Akiko, with the confidence, flickering in and taking people out, as well as how great was Nancy to survive on this one, and the teamwork as well.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that, she was almost 0 HP on this, and she somehow maneuvered her way, along with, of course, her team supporting her to actually make those trades back and forth so that they can actually trade HPs to
But so far,
5 run strong. Meow Meow.
there's lost.
A lot of people did team Hasta La Vista right here.
Yeah. And for now, they've already started the Lord, and Ada is not letting them come ahead or even try to contest for the Lord. Remy is trying to give out some vision over there. Emily might try to make some engage with a feathered airstrike, but it's already too late. The Lord has been taken down by 9mm, so they'll have to go back. But hold on, they are committing for a gang. They are coming straight in for kills. Right now, Lusty could be in trouble, but wait, what? Tia managed to take down Nancy, but unstoppable Ada and Ada. Sorry, Happy Man Sama is down. This Lord is pretty much defendable. They will be defending it, but then again, it's just gonna add up more gold to the side of 9mm, and Akiko is just continuously farming. The KDA is on 713, and if this goes on, there will be no stopping her. Look at the replay over there. I mean, the Lord was taken. They knew they were late. They should have run away. But with the yo-yo blades and the curtain fall combo, they came in. But Nancy got caught in because of the wild charge and the wall over there. But unstoppable. Ada takes on Happy Man Sama. And with that, nothing much for now. They will be able to defend. But the inhibitors, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to stand.
Not sure at all. Specifically, the curtain call by Nancy, that was just picture perfect on location. But look at that once again.
Okay, and Unity, hold on! Monster kill for the side of Ada, double kill for the side of Akiko. They've already taken 3 person down, 3 players down. It's gonna be 2 versus 5, and the Lord. The Lord though almost cleared, but the minions are also there. So this is gonna be a defense. They do have time. Okay, Nancy though. There you go. A little too ahead.
Yeah, that might have been just an overstay at this point, and it was kind of unnecessary at this point because they are already in a huge lead right here, even more than a 10k lead, and they have almost gotten all of those inhibitors as well. So there's no need to hurry up right here. They can just take the Lord in a minute's time and end this match on a flurry. Hasta La Vista has almost no chance in coming back in this one match. It is only a miracle which can save them. But looking at the itemizations, still needs one more item, specifically maybe the Holy Crystal. And well, Alice as well. I mean, she has completed only 2 of her full items. She needs another item, so definitely Pasa as well. Everybody is lacking in their items as well as the farm, but Inmate coming in.
Okay, this one could be bad for Team Hustle if we save them, man. Okay, hold on. Happy Man Sama is safe. Remy as well. But okay, Tectonic Charge being used up for this cave. But guess what? That Nibiru's passion, the morph just came in. The basic attacks and Remy went down anyways. Meanwhile, they are trying to make a push to the Nexus, but I think that won't be possible right now. They will be able to defend because Emily is there. No feathered airstrike. But okay. I just said it. It just came back and she used it. Okay, there won't be any casualty for the side of 9mm, but they will be going for the Lord.
I mean, that is just a perfect occasion where the Lord came in, as well as you saw the minions came in for the side of Hasta La Vista as well. If they didn't, maybe there was a pushing opportunity as well, but this works out perfectly in 9mm's favor. There is no way Hasta La Vista can actually get out of their base without defending itself, and the Lord is just for free at this point. The goal lead is at a staggering 12k. So, I mean, it is going to be the miracles of miracle if Hasta La Vista can survive this match, as this is going to be just a burst. I mean, even the first kill from Yves is going to cause a lot of trouble for any of the players for Hasta La Vista. It's going to take out huge chunks of HP. And look at the Baxia as well. I mean, 608. he is not going down. This guy is going to be unkillable at the moment.
Definitely 608, Bulletproof, Ada, and Akiko is on 10-1-3. She's pretty farmed. And right now, wait, hold on. Conceal been used up a little too early. Ada looking for the commitment on to Lusty. They will be going straight in for the mage. Lusty is still safe though. Sorry, the marksman. And Godlike coming in for Akiko. Gonna be going for more, chasing out them one by one, but right now they might focus on the Nexus though. RWM with answer. No feathered airstrike yet. Okay, used up already. But there you go. The Nexus has been taken down, and the first round goes towards the side of 9mm.
The crystal falls, and there is no other way to say it than it is a huge statement made by 9mm. They are ready to go for another grand finale of a women championship, and this time, which way other to go than the MWCC? They are eyeing the prize, and they are already one up in the series. All they need to do is get one more point, and they will be through to the grand finals. As for Hasta La Vista, well, they are kind of going to say bye-bye to this tournament if they are going to be playing at this speed. I mean, definitely, maybe the Fasa is correct, but then again, the Nathan and the Alice, you are depending on too many late game heroes, and there's just not enough farm to feed everybody. And I think at this point, they could have picked something better than a Uranus and a Nathan, something which could have tried to get and mark onto that Eve as well as Akiko on that Beatrix, because if a Eve, Beatrix as well as a CC is free hitting on your tanks as well as your backline, there is no way you're going to win. I mean, there was no threat. Nobody could actually climb onto the Eve or Akiko to cause any problems. So Inanna and Akiko were unscathed free hitting, and that caused all of the issues. As well as 9 they had impeccable rotations on their end as well. Jenny, what would you say were the mistakes for what were more of the mistakes for Hasta La Vista?
Vista, I think the draft wasn't really proper, and instead of Nathan, they should have gone for. And the thing is, CC was open, and they did not prioritize CC. I mean, CC is a very easy to play hero, and very effective as well, right? So giving away such a hero to the opponents is not good. I think also instead of Nathan, if they went for an Ixia, okay, an Ixia or a carry. Like I saw them before playing Ixia, they were really good at it. They just played around Ixia and gave her the box to play in, right? Nobody could reach up to her. So I think if they picked Ixia, they could have done better because look at the draft of 9mm there. They had the Yves, they had Hylos, Baxia, and the CC over there. Okay, now who's gonna come for an Ixia? It's probably gonna be the Baxia with the shield unity, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that could be tackled. That could be tackled really. And I think most of the time in the gangs, I've noticed that Lusty, which is their marksman Nathan, got caught by Baxia, Ada there. So I don't know if
Definitely true.
it was the hero, if it was or it was the positioning.
I mean, I think it was a mix of both. Honestly, Emily's positioning by far had been one of the worst in this match, at least, and that costed them heavily. I mean, if you cannot land those feather air strikes on time in occasions, that is going to be an issue. Especially, I think there were other options in the goal lane as well. I think the Granger was open, and if we have seen anything in the Mythic Showdown as well, the Granger has been a great pick in this Indian scenario. So maybe the Granger could have been way better than Nathan at this point. I mean, he does have the range advantage as well as some mobility. So definitely a good one because the Lapu and Yuzong were banned out. So most of the fighter goal laners were banned. I mean, the Bog was banned as well as the Esmeralda. So when it comes to an MM versus MM fight, definitely Granger is in the top category. And if nothing else, there was the Claude as well. I mean, why not pick the Claude against the Eve?
Yes, because basically I think they lack physical damage and also The rotation from the side of 9mm was way better, so faster. So they'll have to work on that as well. But again, the draft is very important, and I really like the Farsa pick as well. Alice was also good. I mean, they did have good heroes, but not a good composition.
Definitely not. I mean, all together, maybe individually those heroes were great, but when you put them all together, it's like a khichdi which does not taste good. So that is a khichdi which you do not feed the sick people. That is instead a khichdi which can make you sick. And hopefully this time around, Hasta La Vista, this is their last opportunity, one chance, one moment to prove us all wrong and get to a match point game. Because 9mm, all they have to do is win one, and with the kind of momentum they have right now, it is going to be really tough. I mean, with a goal difference in the first game of about 13K or so, it is going to be really hard for Astana Vista to actually find that confidence and to dig down deep, especially because I've seen a lot of girl teams. When they're losing, they lose focus, they have some fights in between them, and that is what costs them the opportunity. If they actually think about it and trust each other, they might be better off on this occasion and actually can get the win. Definitely, they have made it so far into the semifinals. They can try and get there as well. At least get at least one game away from Team 9 Meow Meow.
Yes, well, they just need one more match, and that's it. They're going to be playing the grand finals tomorrow, and I cannot wait to get to the draft and see the second match. And when I said it, we get it. We are into the draft right now, and they're probably going to show some respect to the CC pick over here because most of the time, the initiation came from the Garden Fall and the Yo-Yo Blitz. They get 2% down, handicap, and then the rest followed in. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was always there. That was always the scene happening, the initial initiation of a gang from the side of 9mm. But or else they can just pick the CC instead of giving it away. But we'll be seeing an X-Borg band here, probably trying to cut out jungler options.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Borg is very good against the Bucks as well. And well, 9 Meow Meow have been playing the Bucks so well, especially Ada. So they are going to be trying to pick up that Bucks here. Is the question, hasta la vista, can they ban out the Bucks here, or will they choose to do something else with their draft entirely? Also, I can see a lot of audience is actually having exams and stuff, but they're still here to show some support for the girls and as well as, of course, our host Jenny here. So definitely thank you for everybody who is tuning in. And this time around, it is going to be an Alice man coming in from 9 Meow Meow. I mean, in the first match, they did not have any issues, so I do not even know why the Alice ban is even necessary.
I mean, there are possibilities of winning with an Alice if you draft around that Alice pick. So I think it's wise to not take that chance because looks like Hasta La Vista have been prioritizing Alice quite a bit in the recent matches as well. So I think it's wise. Also, they will be bending away the Lapu Lapu and the Yu Zhong. Looks like they are targeting the EXP laners a lot here. I mean, this is also a good strategy. Just cut out the hero pool of one person and get one person completely handicapped. Get out all the good EXP laners. How's that?
I mean, definitely a great strategy because the EXP heroes or fighters at this point, they're not just for the EXP, they are also for the gold lane as well because they are very heavily used in the gold lane. And well, some of those fighters can actually even be used in the jungle. So definitely a good strategy to cut out all fighters and then maybe we'll be just playing with marksmen and mages or supports at this point. That's the Eve being banned out by
Okay,
Hasta
okay.
Vista, I think. Yeah, the hat is being shown, the hat of Eve. But definitely a good band coming out from Hasta La Vista. Because 9mm, they are playing really well, so you do not want them to get into the comfort zone. If you give them the same heroes since game one, they are going to be even more confident on their picks. But here we go. Ada has just picked up that Esmeralda. Really good first pick hero. She can go into the gold as well as the EXP and sometimes even into the jungle.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some
I mean, okay. They will be taken away. I mean, CC, they should have prioritized the Lunox instead, or maybe the carry for Esmeralda. CC, okay, yeah. I mean, Esmeralda dominates CC though, right?
Well, Jenny, you did talk about the CC at long lengths in the first game, so maybe they're just listening to you. They're like, okay, we are definitely going to pick up the CC, and they picked it up on priority along with the Gatut. I wouldn't say that's a bad tactic at all at this point. This is kind of a standard draft, a standard Indian draft that is. The Esmeralda being traded for the Gatut and the CC, and then it is followed up by the Hilda as well. Pretty good tactics coming in. Let's just hope it is not like last game where four magic dealers are used at this point, and we might see a goal laner CC at this point because that would be a good tactic. The Esmeralda goal lane and CC as well, and Nami they can even try to lock in something else at this point.
Need no protection from
Yeah, I feel like Hasta La Vista should have realized the Esmeralda and the Hilda coming in as soon as they banned the Zushin away. Now they're gonna prioritize the carry, which is good. Lunox is still open, but the second phase, the draft is here. 9mm, either gonna pick the Lunox, or Bendel will have to see. Yiv is already banned as well. And when it comes to mages, we still have the Farsa, we still have the Kadita. Good options left out. Lilia could also be good to annoy these frontline heroes for Hasta La Vista, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, I feel so far I still like the draft of 9mm. I feel like if they have a really good, if they get a marksman in the goal lane right now, they could just play around the marksman, and the Hasta La Vista won't be able to reach and take out the marksman. So the marksman can like easily carry the game.
I mean, with the Boxer getting into the jungle position, definitely a marksman could be the need of the hour. The Granger this time around has been banned, as well as the Lunox. So definitely good coming in. The Kimi has been banned as well. So definitely good thinking, good smart drafting coming out from both these girl teams, and they're doing pretty well. The good bans have been put in. The only other viable options are maybe it is going to be the FASA, or maybe it's going to be the Eve being banned out means there are opportunities for other mid laners as well to make it into the competition. I mean, there are other options available, especially against the Baxia. There are some burst mages which might be essential. So, how is the Baxia going to get tackled by Hasta La Vista is the question. Last game around, the Baxia left unscathed. There was nobody to literally burst him down. This time around, they have the carry. Who is going to be the early game hunter in this situation is the main question. The Gatot we know is going to be the roamer.
Yeah, they made one mistake here. That is not prioritizing the Lunox and going for the Gatot. They could have flexed the Gatot later as well, not a problem. And yes, Lilia will be good for this lineup. Lilia can annoy both Esmeralda and Hilda. They also went for the carry. Right now, we'll have to see how 9mm. Okay, Joy is still open, right?
Mhm.
Yes. So 9mm, I've
Definitely.
seen them playing Joy before, and they're really good at it. So I feel like
Ooh.
if they okay, no. But they do already have a jungler. It's gonna be the Basha, right? So
I mean, yeah.
yeah. So no more Joy. It's gonna be Kadita instead.
Time and tide
Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't mention Kadita, and they're going for the Beatrix
Damn.
again. So the thing is, I play carry, okay? I play carry, I play Beatrix, and I've said this before. Whenever I'm playing a carry, in the early game, I seem to struggle a bit in front of the Beatrix, but in the late game, Beatrix is gonna run. If I get properly farmed and everything. And with that, the Lazy Man Sama here is gonna go for an alpha jungle. Okay.
Mhm.
Good. But I'm not sure, man.
Mhm.
I feel like if Lusty won't be able to manage her positioning. Things are not gonna go well for them. It's very tricky. honestly, the draft still looks like the last game. Both team has equal like the draft is balanced basically, just like it was balanced the last game. But this how to say the execution is gonna matter a lot. Last game though, it was quite balanced, but again the magical thing was a little too much.
Yeah, I mean, you know what could have been a better pick than the Alpha here, Jenny? It
Yeah.
could have been the Fedrin. I mean, the Fedrin could have provided the perfect front line for Carry and the Lilia as well to free hit their marks. And he has the taunt as well, so if anybody would try to even go for the Carry or the Lilia, he could have stopped that from happening as well. And he would have been less annoyed by I eat a lot's Hilda right here, which is going to cause a lot of issues again. I mean, the Alpha is significantly less tankier than a Fedrin and can take a lot less beating. Especially with Inanna on that Kadita, it is always going to be a concern of how many times Lilia is going to be able to use her black shoes.
Yes. That's the thing. Like you said, Inanna, if she goes with that combo, Kadita, Rough Waves, and also the Petrify. The Petrify is also there. So,
Yeah.
yeah, the Lilia, am I his Eerie? Okay, gonna be in trouble. Eerie, basically, let's call her Eerie.
Eerie, yes. I believe is a substitution coming in or something. But yeah, that is definitely a good name for us to take out. But yeah, the Kadita is going to cause a lot of problems, especially for Lusty as well, because Lusty does not have a Purify. So she is going to get guarded, and we can already see Akiko is already making life difficult for Lusty. She is blocking that lane. So definitely an issue. And oh, Inanna, she might be caught in a bad position, but she somehow survives as well. It is going to be I eat a lot who can cause a lot of problems, but for now, the Alpha is still farming well. It is going to be meeting at the goal lane, but the good news is Akitko already has the vision, so it is going to be a field gank attempt, and we are going to see again another first confrontation at the first turtle.
Yeah. Like you said, the first turtle for the setup. No, wait, hold on. Lazy Man Sama. They did try to take out Lazy Man Sama because, sorry. It was Happy Man Sama. Oh my god, the confusion here. Anyways, because yeah, they want to set up for the turtle, so they did try to take her down. But okay, Eerie could be in trouble though. Comes in the spirit of Alpha, but there are no backup in Nana. I mean, I thought Lot was gonna take down Eerie over there, but there was no proper backup, or else Eerie was dead. I mean, she is level 4, okay, but she hasn't used her ulti, so basically she wasn't, I guess, level 4 at that time. Hold on. Anyways, Rafa is exponent already. Remy is still safe there. And look at that. Lazy Man Sama will be down. No jungler, no retribution. I eat a lot is safe. Remy will be taken down. And Nancy is chasing down Happy Man Sama, but take some damage to the turtle. I mean, from the turret, and we'll have to go back anyways. Will be a free turtle. I won't say free turtle, honestly. I mean, they did take them down. So it wasn't free, but they did take the turtle easily after getting those kills.
Definitely true. 3 kills, in fact. And nobody from 9 Meow Meow died, so definitely a great team fight as well as a great turtle take coming in. Especially the team fight, how it actually began is interesting, Jenny, because it was all Hilda who was doing and dealing that kind of damage to Eerie. I mean, wow, that is some kind of power you have when you pick up that Hilda. That is why she is kind of prioritized or banned at this point. But yeah, this is going to be a do-or-die game for Hasta La Vista. How do they actually counter the Hilda, and how do they actually feed this carry on Lusty?
This is like watching. Oh wait, hold on. Spear of Alpha right onto Ada. Not a good decision, honestly. Lusty coming for the backup, but Lazy Man Sama will be down. There's no other way. MI his Eerie will also be taken down. Black Shoes has been used, but up to no avail. Lusty has been taken down as well. Lusty tried to go and give them the backup, but Akiko was just waiting there to take her down. Meanwhile, Happy Man Sama makes a rotation towards Sami to take down Nancy, but Nancy is right now too tanky.
Too tanky indeed. And it is just the cherry on top. Nancy and Ada, both of them are going to be so hard to get by. And definitely the fight confrontation started with a perfect Inanna competition coming in. She just took down easily, and it was just a butterfly effect from then on. The whole team fight just scrambled, and everybody from Nine Meow Meow contributed to the team fight. Even though one fell, but once again, some
Oh,
action
look at
popping
that!
in.
Look at that! Remy is still in a good position, and there are not gonna be enough backup. I feel like Team Hasta La Vista is hesitating a lot. The moment 9mm commits onto Remy, they should be going straight in to give out the damage, to dish out the damage. But meanwhile, I eat a lot chasing down Eerie. You know what? It's oh wait, hold on. Rough one. It's right onto Happy Man Sama, and Happy Man Sama goes down as well. Things are not looking
good.
really good for Hasta La Vista right now. It's very grim, but they can, I think, just wait and hope that 9mm makes a mistake or something, and they will have to look out in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Hasta might be losing Hosla at this point because Remy is getting taken out very, very frequently. But talking about taking out, that is going to be the carry that's taken away easily, and the bottom turret is going to go Akiko once again in a huge farm advantage. And well, in game one, Jenny, we have seen how good Akiko is on that Beatrix.
Yes. Also, it's like watching. Wait. Meanwhile, they're going straight in for the mage right there. Black just has been used up. Eerie will be taken down, I suppose. Ada comes in with the oh wait, the spear of Al from a lazy man somehow. But again, Akiko comes in with the missiles landing right onto them. Again, it's gonna be Nancy taking down Eerie, and this is it. I mean, it's just 6 minutes of the game, and the scores are 11-1. So they are already snowballing. And I was trying to say, if it's like watching Apex and Asuna play on that Hilda and Kadita sticking together, right? And just giving back up to each other with the initiation. And look at the replay over there. Akiko comes in, dishes out the damage, and then the game changes. The initiations are most of the time made by the Hilda, I eat a lot, and then Inanna follows up.
Definitely perfect combination, as you mentioned, Jenny. Those two people as well. They have been playing really well, and this is kind of the perfect combination as well. The Hilda can definitely chunk people down, and then if the Hilda doesn't get her way, there's always Inanna who can follow it up for whoever is coming to save the victim here. And yeah, I mean, Remy could have been used very well as a bait hero. That is exactly how Godlike used it, but Jenny...
Now, the rough waves are gonna be really rough on them today.
Feels rough, man. Just feels rough. Especially with this alpha. I mean, the moment the alpha was picked up, I was like, why? Why would you do that? I mean, the alpha is definitely not having a good time in this meta, and on top you have so much of burst. The alpha is never going to survive. That is going to be one of the issues, and once again we can see the whole gold is slowly but surely shifting towards 9 Meow Meow. Not a good take. Nancy as well. I mean, we have been talking about yeah, I eat a lot and Inanna, but what about Nancy? She has been doing so well on the Esmeralda as well. Her falling star moons have been perfect. Sometimes on to more than one person, definitely. And look at that, I eat a lot.
I eat a lot, gives away the vision onto Remy, and then takes away the position. Oh yeah, hold on, Nancy. Okay, it's 3 versus 1. Okay, Ada is also there, but they are not looking for an engage right now. Ada might try to take away the purple buff there. Nancy is also coming for the backup, but there is time for the Lord, so they might not look for a proper fight. And also they will be trying to put pressure in the turret over there. Happy Man Sama could be in trouble. They should go back. Actually, they do not have the resources to take a fight. Look at that. Ada, wait, hold on. Nancy jumps in. And look at the rough waves right on. Oh, but Mega killed though. Nancy takes away the kill over there.
Perfect taunts and perfect skill usage at this point. The killing spree coming on from Ada. And perfect execution from Nancy as well on the Starfall Moon. Star Moonfall actually. But yeah, that is gonna be the inhibited turrets being wide open at the 9-minute mark once again. 9 Meow Meow just ripping through the opponents. Hasta La Vista is almost at a really big mercy at this point for 9 Meow Meow. And Jenny, we are looking for a big mistake from 9 Meow Meow if Hasta La Vista wants to make a comeback once again. It has been always a backstory, and Remy, well, she has been caught off more than once, and that has been one of the issues. Remy, as well as Lazy Man Sama, both of them have been caught out, and that just provides no front line for Eerie to actually deal those damages. And Lusty, well, she is not at all in the farm department so that she can do anything about this occasion. That has been the story of this entire match. Lusty is gonna try to get as much farm as possible in the opposite lane, but easy Lord. This is actually the free Lord for 9 Meow Meow, and they are gonna be trying to secure something. Look at that, they are already trying to show off. The girls are enjoying their night right now. They are feeling it. They can feel the Grand Championship opportunity.
Definitely, it's their moment. Let them have their moment. They deserve it. I mean, honestly, the draft is so much better here. I think what Hasta La Vista lacks is draft. Definitely, they had options and they had opportunities to pick the right heroes, but they did not think it through. And also, I've seen them hesitating a lot. There were so many moments where they would have won the gang, but I saw hesitation. So that could be one of the reasons. That could be one of the things they can work on. Meanwhile, the Lord is marching to the bottom lane. They are going to be losing that inhibitor. The mid lane inhibitor has been taken down as well. Ada might look for an engage, but Falling Star Moon has been expanded. Nancy there just trying to poke them more and more so to make them expand their skills, but that's not going to happen. They will try their best to defend, and the Lord has been taken down. Minions, there's going to be another wave from the mid lane. Akiko might try to throw out the missiles over there. And here you go, the rough waves, I suppose. Not yet.
I mean, considering the fact that it's a 12k kind of a goal deficit, this is definitely a big impactful defense coming in from Hasta La Vista. They did lose all the inhibitor turrets, but it is kind of surprising that they did not lose anyone on that occasion. A little bit of discipline. The score, however, is 16-2, and well, the goal lead is. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about the items though. The carry is on her way. She is gonna be needing one more item before she can do it, and there it is, the DHS. That is what she needed, as well as maybe the golden staff would have helped her at this occasion. The anti-life steals have been built up as well.
She looks for it. Meanwhile, Rumi could be in trouble. Comes in Nancy with the Falling Star Moon as well. Lusty will be taken out, I suppose. But yes, there you go with the rough waves. Meanwhile, Ada, killing spree for Akiko. They took 2 person down. No jungler, no marksman. The Lord, though, will be back in just 25 seconds, so they will be prioritizing the Lord.
They might, but look at that. They might be aiming for something else. They might be aiming to end this match quick and go for an early dinner.
Oh, no. The minions are taken down. The minions are taken. Oh, there will be another wave, though. Lusty and Lazy Man Sama, they're not very far behind. Okay, hold on. Happy Man is very much low there. Inanna could be a mistake. Unstoppable for the final man. They will not be needing the Lord here. I really thought they could defend it.
I did too, but there were some other plans for 9 Meow Meow, and it did pay off. I mean, almost costed them, but then again, there was at the end just too much of a goal difference, too many minions coming to their base, and little to no defense, because the carry was not on that occasion, and well, it was only up to the Lilia, and everybody was just chasing the clearance down, so it was really hard for Hasta La Vista to do anything, and it is going to be, after all, Hasta La Vista being said Hasta La Vista at this point, which, by the way, means until next time for them. And we do hope, Jenny, that they make a strong comeback, because the scoreboard might be haunting, but it is an opportunity, after all, to make this your fire, make this burn the fire inside of you, and make a big, grand comeback.
Definitely. I mean, with a little bit of work, they are not a bad squad. Obviously, they will be able to bounce back, definitely. Just the drafting and no more hesitation. I saw them hesitating a lot. I saw them succumbing a lot. I mean, they do need the confidence as well. They did have the draft with which they could have, given a different play. But I think it's just a practice. I feel like 9mm, they have been playing in a lot of tournaments so far that I heard, and they are definitely one of the best right now. And Hasta La
Hmm.
Vista will have to work on their lineup a lot because um, they said it's new. So if it is new, there is no way you're gonna stand a chance against 9mm. They are really good from what I've heard and I've witnessed it too. But tomorrow we have the grand finals, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna have the grand finals between Megatron Divas and the 9 Meows. And it will be exactly at 7 p.m. So do not miss out. Do not miss out. I'm very sure that it's gonna be fun.
Very, very fun. And 7 p.m. is just the perfect time, guys. You cannot say that you had college or work. You are going to be free. So we want everybody to join into the stream, support your team. Because unlike this series, Megatron Divas are going to give tough, tough competition to 9 Meow Meows. Both these girl teams are very well seasoned. And, well, I am not going to blame Hasta La Vista here because they did not get proper opportunities to practice. I mean, there is not enough girl tournaments, and especially thanks to Jenny, they are now going to get this opportunity. They are going to get some practice in, and they might be able to make the comeback. The girls tournaments are going to be real, guys, and next year is going to be great as well. But for now, tomorrow we might see who is going to be the best women's team in India for Moba 5v5.
Definitely. And with that, it's a wrap for tonight. See you guys tomorrow at the grand finale. And until then, drink a lot of water and stay warm. Don't get sick. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Take care. See ya.
Shifting clouds flow through gallant youth pursuit. We've been searching for days, Sora.
The shifting cloud is just ahead! Look!
Oh, that's no cloud! That's a sandstorm!
Thunder! I hear thunder! It's here! I know it! I believe in the clouds. I believe in the clouds! Wow! Hey! Whoa! shipping clouds.